thank you for joining us after that very quick break. By the way, I don't know if you noticed, we have limited commercial interruption on the show. Come on over. How are you there? Good job on that.
Thank you.
And man, I tell you, we got Michael Emerson coming out
I know,
here.
I'm
Isn't
excited.
Listen, if you're a fan of Lost, folks, you know this gentleman as the guy who basically started out as somebody they were trying out, and now if they tried to eliminate this character, I'm guessing they would get hate mail, because this guy, what you call him, the creepy guy on Lost?
Well, he's a little creepy.
Well, and that's his job, and he does it well. Let's bring him out here to talk about it. Ladies and gentlemen from Lost, please help me welcome Michael Emerson. You're the first guy to perfectly match the chair you're sitting.
He disappeared.
I'll tell you what, your character did anything but disappear. Tell me that story. Now, they brought you on as kind of a guy that... Tell that story.
Yeah, I came in the middle of the second season.
Yeah.
And I was to play a guest spot, you know how you do, just a workaday actor, and I was supposed to do 3 episodes, I think, and I never got to go home. 3 turned into 6, turned into 9, and I think I had a good stroke of luck. The character was a good fit for me. They were trying out a character, they were also trying out an actor in the character, and I seemed to hit it right.
Well, I'll tell you what, the show's better for it, Michael. Really.
Thank you. Well, they had reached a point, I think, where they needed to give, I mean, the Lostaways had been fighting, you know, the sort of faceless enemy of the island for long enough, and I think they needed to put a face and a voice to the adversary on the show.
And you're what would be considered the leader of the others.
That's right.
Is that right?
That's right.
Great. And you play Linus' character, right? But don't you play the fake somebody else?
Well, when I first arrived on the show, I was a character called Henry Gale.
Okay.
But we found out after a half a season that that was a false name, that was an alias, and that the real Henry Gale, an unfortunate balloonist from Minnesota, had met an unhappy end in the jungle, and I had assumed his identity. But Benjamin Linus is who I really am.
You know,
for now.
How many people, when they see you on the street and stuff, just drive you nuts going, hey, listen, what's coming up? Tell me about the...
Luckily, I have no idea what's coming up. I know no more than the script we're shooting at the moment. Yeah, none of us actors on the show have any idea where the thing is going, which is fine. You know, in a way, I'd rather have it that way. Then then I don't have big secrets to keep, and I'm also not responsible for calibrating the long arc of my character into the future. You know, it relieves me of those responsibilities. All I have to do is play the scene on the day.
But as an actor, how do you prepare, you know, when you're getting the information? I'm guessing, what, the day of sometimes?
Well, this is going to sound flip, but all I have to do is put on the clothes and say the lines. Really, I mean, of course, it's a little more than that, but I don't have to worry that much about backstory or future story. And we just play the scenes as well as we can, scene by scene, and they seem to work out fine. Because the writers take care of sort of the bigger story and the the sort of sympathy system of the show. It's not up to me to make the audience like me or dislike me. The scripts take care of that.
Well, I mean, then you're accidentally doing an amazing job.
Well, there's a bit of luck involved. And then just a slight amount of technique as well.
Well, you know, I tell you something. You know, I know you have a strong stage performing. You won an Emmy?
I won an Emmy several seasons back for playing a serial killer on The Practice. But I've also done a lot of New York stage, Broadway, and off-Broadway.
You were in a play on a very warped memory in 1999, Kevin Spacey?
Oh, I did the Broadway production of The Iceman Comet.
Okay. My question, what I'm leading up to, is how difficult is it to translate that type of acting to the small screen? I mean, obviously you're good at it because your character's wildly popular, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, the fundamentals of play acting apply in both cases. The adjustments are technical, I think. when you're doing a play, of course, you're going to do an entire story every evening. You're going to take the full journey every night. It's a bit of a high wire act. It's a live event. Lots of things happen. Lots of things can go wrong. You just sort of take a leap. Whereas the world of the camera is more sort of chopped up and technical. You know, we do it all in little bits and pieces and then stick them together.
And when you make a mistake, you go, oh, can I try that again?
Yes, yes, which is nice. You have that safety net.
I'll tell you what, we're going to talk more about that when we come back. Ladies and gentlemen, more of Michael Emerson, Lost. The Nighttime continues.
The Outrigger Main Showroom offers the only dinner show you won't want to miss. Start your evening with a tasty buffet and the wonderful music of old Hawaii. Watch the graceful hula dancer, and remember, keep your eyes on the hands. Next, the dazzling Society of Seven takes to the stage to entertain you with impressions, popular songs, Broadway showstoppers, and fun moments. An evening of Hawaiian music and dance, plus the fabulous Society of Seven. It's the only dinner show in town you should see. SOS plus Hawaiian music.